Most companies are offering notch display smartphone in the budget segment, but in case you want to go beyond, the two companies, Vivo and Oppo, are offering their almost bezel-less smartphones in the under 30,000 price segment. The Vivo V11 Pro and the Oppo F9 Pro have what you can call a drop style notch, a design that gives you much better screen to body ratio compared to previous phones. But while the Oppo F9 Pro comes at 23,990, the Vivo V11 Pro comes at 25,990. Shall you spend 2,000 rupees extra? You're watching India Today Tech, I'm Rahul Sethi, and let's compare these two phones and find out which one of them is worth your money. So let's begin with the design of these two smartphones. You'll see you get a great screen to body ratio at front, and both these phones have negligible side bezels, though on the Vivo V11 Pro it's slightly thinner compared to the Oppo F9 Pro, if you talk about the bottom bezel of course. But on the Oppo F9 Pro you will see the notch is more streamlined and has a curved shape, while on the Vivo V11 Pro it looks like a cutout. Both of them have made arrangements to move out all the stuff that you would get on a regular notch phone. That is, the earpiece, as you can see, is placed between the screen and the body, and it's slightly bigger on the Vivo V11 Pro, while the sensors are all placed under the display. On the Vivo V11 Pro you get IR sensors as well, but that we will come to later. Also, the Vivo V11 Pro is a slightly more ergonomic phone. It has curved corners and has a very thin form factor, while the Oppo F9 Pro seems boxy. It is slightly thicker and has flat back, though the edges are curved and the sides are also rounded, which gives it a good grip. But the Vivo V11 Pro has much better ergonomics, I feel. You can really grip your hand around the phone and it feels really light and easy to use and much more comfortable in the hands compared to the Oppo F9 Pro. But yes, if you were to talk about the looks, the Oppo F9 Pro looks better. You have a glass-like back, though it's plastic. It has a very nice looking pattern that gives it a premium feel. Both phones have a dual tone finish and their gradients change when you rotate them in light, but it looks more premium on the Oppo F9 Pro, while on Vivo V11 Pro probably takes the design from previous Vivo phones. But a major advancement on the Vivo phone is that you won't find the fingerprint scanner at the back like the F9 Pro. You'll find it at the front. There is an in-display fingerprint scanner that's put underneath the display and works in conjunction with the face recognition to give you face unlock, and that I think is a very good feature that's missing on the F9 Pro. Both the phones have triple slots on the SIM tray, which means you can expand the storage and also add 2 SIM cards. At the bottom, both phones have a single speaker, micro USB port, primary mic and a 3.5mm headphone jack, while at the top you get the secondary microphone. Buttons are tactile on both the phones, but on the Vivo V11 Pro they are placed on the right, while on the Oppo F9 Pro one is placed on the right and the other on the left. Next, if we talk about the display, the V11 Pro comes with a 6.41-inch Super AMOLED panel with Full HD Plus resolution, while the Oppo F9 Pro comes with a 6.3-inch display, which is an IPS LCD panel and has a Full HD resolution as well. So both the phones have super bright panel and you won't have any trouble using them outdoors in bright sunny conditions. But you will also note that the Oppo phone has slightly better color reproduction. The resolution is same on both phones, but the clarity and color rendering is better on the Oppo phone. The notch screen is optimized on both the phones, but on the F9 Pro you can extend YouTube videos towards the notch as well. Next, the software on both these phones are different. They both run Android 8.1 Oreo, but the Oppo phone runs the Color OS, while the Vivo phone runs the FunTouch UI, and both of them have their fair share of elements taken from the iOS. You'll see a lot of elements taken from the iPhone on both these phones, and that will reflect in a majority of things, including the recent apps menu or the drop down menu, or even the camera app you will see is inspired from the iOS. But probably due to the Snapdragon chipset, the Vivo V11 Pro delivers slightly smoother performance, be it switching between the modes on the camera, clicking the photo or shooting a video. You'll see the Vivo V11 Pro is slightly faster and have a much smoother workaround compared to the Oppo phone. While using you feel it's smoother, and everything from app loading to other stuff happens faster on the V11 Pro. Gaming is also quite smooth on both the smartphones and you won't notice any lags or freezes. Also, thanks to a very smooth touchscreen, you'll find the experience is pretty amazing. But thanks to a good display, it looks better on the Oppo F9 Pro. Now if we talk about the fingerprint scanner speed, it's better on the F9 Pro thanks to the back mounted fingerprint scanner. So you'll see it's not really a match. The F9 Pro is very fast and the V11 Pro is not even close. But yes, it's an in-display fingerprint scanner, and that is a technology that in itself is not available in this price segment. But there's one more thing to this. You won't really need to use the fingerprint scanner that much on the V11 Pro because its face recognition is quite amazing. While in good ambient light, both of them work quite well, but in very sunny outdoor conditions, the V11 Pro is quite consistent. Though the F9 Pro is slightly faster, but it really shines in low light conditions, especially in pitch dark scenarios where there is no light. The face unlock on the Oppo phone struggles to work. The Vivo V11 Pro works really beautifully without any problems. The last part about the performance is the battery, and both of these phones deliver quite good backup. You'll get more than a day even on extensive usage. Also, both phones come with very fast charging. In fact, the V11 Pro has one of the fastest charging mechanisms we have seen in a while on a phone. It gives you almost 70% of battery in half an hour, which is quite nice compared to the F9, charges up to 50% in the same time. Now coming to the cameras, both these phones offer dual camera setup at the back. The primary sensor on the Vivo V11 Pro would appear to do a better job. If you compare the photos side by side, you'll see it captures better colors. For example, in this photo, the Vivo camera captures better contrast and colors are closer to the actual ones. Also, the dynamic range is pretty good. Highlight areas are not over-processed and the shadow areas are nicely rendered, which are not that great on the Vivo phone. Though both phones capture very good amount of details, but overall, the V11 Pro surely does a better job. Now at front, both phones have 25 megapixel camera with f2.0 aperture, and theoretically they should capture same amount of details, and they do in good light situations. Though again, photos taken from Vivo are slightly sharper, but in scenarios where the backlight is strong, the V11 Pro comes out to be a clear winner. You'll see it captures face pretty clearly compared to the F9 Pro that doesn't produce a bright photo. So the V11 Pro surely has more features compared to the Oppo F9 Pro. You get an in-display fingerprint scanner and the face recognition is also IR based. It has also slightly better overall ergonomics and in-hand feel. But what will make your decision is the fact that it runs Snapdragon 660 chip, which delivers a smoother performance, and the rear and the front cameras both deliver better performance compared to the Oppo F9 Pro's cameras. In turn, what the Oppo phone has to offer is more vivid display, better looks, and a lower price tag. Do let us know what you think about these two phones in the comment section below and which one will be your pick. Also subscribe to our channel to get latest videos on technology and gadgets like this. Thank you for watching.